Hello guys, today we'll be doing a live discussion of OnePlus 6T as the specs are pretty much out, and talk about some differences between the OnePlus 6 versus 6T. So let's get started. So OnePlus 6, hey, what's up guys? Aloha! We'll have I think, what was it, 6.3 inches? Well, about the same size screen. Let's talk about differences. It's going to be very similar in specs, same processor. Hey, what's up? And we'll have 3700 milliamp hour battery, so much bigger battery. I'm just driving around here. And as far as the notch, it's going to have a teardrop notch instead of the ugly notch. So it's still going to have a notch, but probably not as bad. It's going to be like a tiny teardrop. So I like that actually. Yeah, no headphone jack. That's going to kind of suck. I don't know why OnePlus decided to do that. What's up, Brazil? What's up? Growing out the beard. Yeah, I'm just gonna grow it out for next probably month or so. This is Sexay. What's up, Sexay? No wireless charging, probably. I'm not sure about the IP68 rating. I don't really care about it so much. The next rush hour. No shave November. Yeah, that's what it is. No shave November. It's gonna grow it out. It's gonna be like this long. And what else? Oh, the cameras. The back camera is gonna be the same to f1.7, but the front camera is gonna be upgraded from f2.0 camera to f1.7, which means that you'll get sort of a you get clear photos, especially in low light, right? But it's gonna be an incremental upgrade. It will probably not work on Sprint, but I think they are launching with T-Mobile. But yeah, T-Mobile is a very good place to start. Yeah, I don't know, the headphone, getting rid of the headphone, I think that was stupid, but it might have, it might have a micro SD card, not sure on that. Let me see. Sorry, I should not be doing this, but I'm so busy today, but I wanted to talk about the specs of the upcoming 6T. So the only, the display is going to be pretty much the same, other than the teardrop. So really the only real difference is the front camera. Oh, and also it might have a in-screen fingerprint reader. That's going to be kind of cool. The Mi Mix 3, yeah, definitely I'm going to get it. What's up, Malaysia, Eric? Yo. So not a huge difference, but yeah, definitely the upgraded battery is going to be better. It's going to be slightly thicker. So I don't know, I'm sort of torn apart in that. I like the thin phones, but yeah, 3700 milliamp should give you way more battery life. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We already know what's gonna happen. The specs are leaked. You can Google it. And is it gonna be? It's always gonna be about value. Not so much about the features with OnePlus 6T. It's going to be about the same size, maybe slightly bigger. Is that? Sorry, it's hard to multitasking driving. I wish I wasn't driving here. I wish I had time to do this. But yeah, screen's going to be about the same. Just you're gonna be able to enjoy slightly notchless. Teardrop notch. 6 or 6T. So when 6T is launched, OnePlus 6 might get a little discount. And really, if they have the same processor, same amount of RAM, the only real difference is the camera, then yeah, OnePlus 6 is still going to be a better deal, I think. Yeah, I wish that this was a bigger upgrade, but it's really going to be incremental. That's why it's called 6T, not, it's not 7. OnePlus 6 work with T-Mobile? Yeah, all of OnePlus 6 products work with T-Mobile. Yeah, all of them. OnePlus 1 through 6, yeah. Fingerprint, so it should have in-display fingerprint sensor. But at the same time, I don't really care about that because, you end up paying way more for this new technology. And I always hated the front fingerprint sensor on the Samsung. Back with the Galaxy S7 and the older series. But it's like we're going back in time. But I guess it's good to have front and back. Front's really only good for when your phone is on the desk. And I never use my phone like that. So. S60 will not have a headphone jack. Will this phone compete with the Note 9? So I wanted to make another discussion for that, but right now Note 9 price is at $750. That's the market price on eBay. That is a good price. So Note 9 is like the deal of the century right now. This is a perfect time to get it because I don't think the price is going to come down too much more. And yeah, I mean you get the whole, you get a whole fucking computer in the phone, and a stylus. It's like a Wacom stylus tablet / PC / smartphone. Wi-Fi calling. Let me go ahead and switch the camera because that way I can keep my eyes on the road. There is Wi-Fi calling for T-Mobile. I'm not sure if it works with AT&T. Yeah, maybe somebody can confirm. But yeah, T-Mobile, you will have Wi-Fi calling on the 6 you do. No, that's sort of a speculation by the European Union. That's actually not a verified truth. Yeah, Apple is slowing down their phones. Yeah, I don't think Samsung's doing that. The truth is that Samsung's, sometimes their phones slow down because of all the heavy UI and add-ons. But yeah, that's definitely something EU has not verified. Verizon, will they sell? They won't. I don't think so. No. Yeah, don't worry. I have a picture in view here, so I could actually see the road while I see your comments. So that's why you're seeing me driving. Yeah. P20 Pro. Yeah, definitely eBay. I seen some P20 Pro for around like what, $600 or something. I forget. Last time I checked, it was around $660. eBay MSRP is pretty good. Sobe Online. There's a few. Just buy from sellers that sell a ton of them. Don't buy from individual sellers. Don't buy from people who have less than like 1,000 reviews. Even then, make sure their like specialty is selling smartphones. Don't buy from individuals because that's how you're gonna get scammed. 90% of those are scams. They'll sell it to you and then they'll, But international phones, it should. Is this a new review format? Yeah, me driving? No. I was just doing a live discussion on, the upcoming phones. Yeah, the OnePlus 6T. So yeah, it's going to be an incremental upgrade. There may be a few hidden tricks that we may not know about, obviously. But the specs we definitely know about, and based on specs, it's gonna be a minor upgrade. But if you're coming from like a OnePlus 3T or OnePlus like 5, it's definitely gonna be a good upgrade. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about the camera. You can always slap on Google Camera. So yeah, Google Camera will pretty much solve most of your issues. Aloha, aloha. Pin tricks headphone jack. Ah man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we'll have a headphone jack. Yeah, signal maybe going in and out. We should be good once we get on the 101 here. No, I don't think Floss is here. He's in New York. I'm in California, so yeah. Pixel phones slowing down after a while. Yeah, I've never seen that actually happen. Not the OnePlus either. No, I think somebody's spreading false rumors there. You know, maybe they don't know how to use Android. They probably install some spyware or adware or something. I don't know. Pixel 3 may be slightly different. Yeah, Pixel 3 may be slightly different. Marquez says it's slow down. Pixel 2. I don't know. I'm not, you know, I've never had issues. And maybe Marquez installed some spyware. But, you know, why, with the Pixel phones, I would not even use it stock anyways. You know what I'm saying? If you're using your phone stock, I mean, you're missing the point of getting a Pixel phone. I would just install a modified custom ROM and be done with it, man. If you're having speed problems. Yeah, I don't think that's an issue with those. Yeah. If you ever have issues, just go root it, install custom ROM, install the latest lineage, and you'll be fine. You know. Pixel phones are great because they're 100% compatible with all the AOSP ROMs. You can use it as, you know, as a camera. There's absolutely nothing you lose by installing a custom ROM. Mi Mix, yeah. So I heard it's gonna be what, $475. So yeah, I was always interested in getting a Mi Mix, but yeah, maybe the third version is gonna be great. Because I missed the first version, I missed the second version. Yeah, the third version is always going to be super good, I think. Yeah, do custom ROMs with Pixel, with RAM management. I don't know, it's sort of tough to prove RAM management. I don't really believe speed tests really prove anything. So you don't use your phone that way. Like, these people do these speed tests. Oh, switch between apps, now. These RAM management made so it's like, you know, they're still efficient. They're efficient. They're made so, what is it? To be optimized for real life usage, not people who just jump between apps. So that's why I don't do those tests. It's not realistic. If you're gonna do a test, make it realistic. Like, do a realistic test. Like, you don't go to Twitter for a microsecond and switch back, you know. I mean, sometimes you do if you're switching, but you don't do that all the time, you know. Nokia 9. Yeah, I wish Nokia came out with a flagship. They always make these watered down Android budget phones. It's just like you can't compete that way, you know. I don't want to buy a phone like that. I want to buy a flagship for the price, for budget prices. Like, my favorite phone in terms of value right now, probably Poco phone and the Mi 8. Yeah, it's so cheap. You get the same performance, same camera, not the same camera, but nearly flagship performance, half the price. Yeah, I'm saying you could switch back and forth, but a lot of these speed tests are flawed because they switch literally between like 10 different apps. Like you don't use your phone that way, you know? Yeah, so I just ignore them all, you know. It's just like, do a little bit more scientific. These YouTubers, they just do it to get views, you know. It's not scientific in any way. I mean, it's sort of scientific, but it's just like what dumb people do, man. Don't do speed tests like that, you know. It's sad. It's people just it's doing same thing as drop test. Oh, you know it's gonna break eventually. Yeah, I don't know why OnePlus changed the longer they wait, the less value of the phone, because, you know, we're hitting 2019, you know. Yeah, Mi Mix 3 is going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be the first 5G phone, right? Will it have if it has a new processor, I mean, that's what I've been hearing, right? It's going to have Snapdragon 850. That's going to be really awesome, but if it has Snapdragon 845, I'll be disappointed. I might not get it then. Issues with software? Nah, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think it was that Apple thing, right? Am I gonna invent? No, I'm not gonna waste my time going to events, man. It's just, I like going to New York, but it's just a waste of time for me because I have to spend the whole day flying there, flying back. You know, for a goddamn smartphone. No. I'll do better at home where I can do comparison tests. You know, they're gonna send me one before the event anyway, a day or two before the event. So yeah, I like being efficient, not going to events. It's just a sausage fest, anyways. I mean, it's great to network with other people. You really go there for networking, really. I love networking, but I hate wasting time. You know, all the events are wasting time for me, really, because, you know, I'd rather do my, you know, comparisons, do tests without time, and you guys will have more comparison videos and camera tests and whatnot. Sausage? Sausage. I'll teach you guys some Korean. This is one of the first words I taught my daughter is sausage. It's sausage. It's sausage. Koreans like to adopt actually English. A lot of Korean words are adopted straight from English, like sausage. That's an English word, so Koreans adopted it as their word, as sausage. Custom ROMs for 3XL on XDA, yeah, but there's not too many ROMs. I would actually wait around for a little bit. When a phone first comes out, it takes quite a while. Will OnePlus grow enough to be from Oppo? I don't know, but they're pretty much the same company. I mean, sister company or brother company. But yeah, I'm actually always rooting for OnePlus because, you know, the biggest thing for me appeal is that they allow you to root your phone and customize it. You know, they're all about that, and they have not, even though after they broke up with CyanogenMod after OnePlus One, I'm just really glad they never stayed away from it, strayed away from it, you know, which makes me want to root for the companies like that, you know, or even Xiaomi, you know, because that's like the roots of Android. Like you buy something and you could mod it. You know, like that's why people buy PCs. You can build your own PC, but you can't really build your own Macs. You know, that's why Macs are not a PC hobbyist thing. I mean, you can build a Hackintosh, But yeah, I mean, you think you don't have to root, but you know, there is always going to be people who want to mod. You know, like you get a car, you can always want to, you know, change out the motor, upgrade your intercooler. You know, for some of us, that's like a whole, you know, thing you buy something for. And sometimes you get bored. You buy a phone and it's like you get bored with it, and then you want to install custom ROM. You know. I mean, I do not just with the Android. I do that on all kind of devices. You know, I got a Canon DSLR like 7 years ago for the first time. You know, they have Magic Lantern, which is a aftermarket firmware that allows you to add way more features, and then you can make time lapses with it. So I was like, oh, okay. So I started. I installed that. You know, that's what it is. Like you could customize it. You could open the engine up and, you know, sound mod. You know, make a mono speaker into stereo. Yeah, people keep saying my beard makes me look creepy. Even my mom's like, you look creepy. Yeah, but I'm just growing my beard for fun. Sometimes I like to grow it out, you know. Not a beard, goatee. PUBG on the Nexus 6P? Nah, nope. Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I haven't tried. I think Fortnite's memory hog or CPU hog. It's not designed well for Android. A lot of these games and apps, they're not really well designed for Android. It's not because Android's slow. Just they don't have smart engineers, you know, because yeah, and they focus on Apple too much, and you know. But yeah, Fortnite, I'm not really a fan of Epic Games anyways. Those guys just try to they try to minimize cheating, but at the cost of, you know, rooted phones, or it's just too much headache to deal with games like that, you know. Game developers, they go way too far to get, you know, takes the fun out of the game. Like, oh my god, I gotta go through all these hoops and loops just because I have a rooted phone. No, I'm just not gonna play that game, you know. Fuchsia, I don't like the Fuchsia. Yeah, just keep Android separate, you know. Thanks, addictive Ben. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing more tutorials and whatnot. Today I was too busy, so I gotta actually go do some accounting like later. So it sucks. I want to actually make a video. I don't really. I don't know. Yeah, I don't need that stuff. I hate Samsung Knox. I don't use it yet. I think security is, you know, security, you need security, but a lot of people don't know how to be secure in the first place. They don't practice like basics of security. You know, like they go to porn sites, open up links, download apps you're not supposed to. They can't do these basic things, and no security gonna help you, you know. So I think before you try to secure your phone, try to learn some basics of security, and you know, it's like buy a car and you just bump into cars. You're just a bad driver. So you buy a car that's automated with all the sensors, and even will, you know, prevent accidents for you. That's the difference, you know. So sorry, we're actually going through some Verizon 4G LTE dead zone here. Every time I cross that section, yeah. Okay, thanks, man. Deepak. Yeah, people come, I've put out root videos, and then people be like, I don't root. Who roots these days? And then remember Fortnite came out, and I put some tutorials on, what was it? How to play Fortnite on older phones, whatever. And then as soon as it happened, all the people who didn't root started rooting their phone. Like, really? So there's always going to be, rooting gives you admin access. You're going to be able to do those kind of things when you need it. Maybe not all the time, but when the opportunity arises and you have a rooted phone, then boop. Or if you have a game controller, you can, if you want to use it without root, you have to connect it to the PC to, activate the software. But if you have a rooted phone, you don't have to do any of that. It works out of the box. A lot of little things here and there. A lot of Pokemon Go. Yeah, when we're cheating with the GPS, yeah, you have to have a rooted phone. Yeah, but if you get a Pixel phone, I would definitely root it and install custom ROM. Actually, the first thing I did was unlock the bootloader, because when you unlock the bootloader, you don't have to erase everything and start from the scratch. Once you unlock the bootloader, you just go ahead and install Twerp and Flash Magist later. No, I'm not going to invent. It's just too far. We covered this, but I'm not gonna fly to New York City just to. I'll go see Floss for sure. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm staying away from events as much as possible. Raspberry Pi already runs Linux. Yeah, I was actually working on my Raspberry Pi last night. I have a Raspberry Pi that runs all my backup servers. So the reason why I use it is it's a full-on Linux system that can automate all kind of things without, but the energy output, it only uses like 5 watts or something instead of like 50 watts. Laptops will use 50 to 100 watts. The most energy, the Linux servers that actually run on a PC, like a full-on PC, they're not very energy efficient. You're wasting like 100, 150 watts. So I used to have that, and then I was like, oh, I could do everything I do on the Linux server on my Raspberry Pi. So that's when I started, I saved hella money on electricity since then. Probably saved thousands of dollars over the years. Gesture navigation on what, the OnePlus? Or yeah, I'm not really a fan of gesture navigation. Pixel is okay, but yeah, maybe I'll slowly get into it. Yeah, I don't like changes, man. Especially when it comes to like UI and stuff. I don't like change, man. I hate changing stuff. That's why I still prefer Windows 7 over Windows 10, even though I have Windows 8 on one of my laptops, Windows 10. I just still prefer, because all the new stuff in Windows 10 I don't need. Like, the way they have the software and apps, I hate it. I don't even use it. It's like I turn everything off so I can use it like a Windows 7. 8.0 custom ROM for what? My daughter has a Nexus 6, and my other one, so I have not used the Nexus 6 for a while, but I'm gonna actually switch out my daughter's phone for something newer. She needs a new phone. I want her to have a good phone. So yeah, I'm not sure yet, but yeah, I gotta move all their how to move all of your stuff over for your kids, I guess. But she's got to root all of her games and stuff and move it over. Nexus 6 is a still great phone. You know, I see my daughter's been using it for like, I think now like what, third year or something. She still loves it. The screen's big. It's a 1440p. You know, she uses it for all the time. You know, especially for viewing movies, Hulu and stuff like that, cartoon. It's a very good old phone. Yeah, it's ahead of its. Sorry guys, I was going through the bridge. There's a dead zone like right in the middle of the bridge. So probably one of the towers, the coverage didn't reach the middle of the bridge because it's sort of like nobody lives here. But yeah, finally got some connection back. But yeah, I was actually talking to this dude at the bar last night. He was telling me all the fire trucks in California, they actually have a server, but the problem was it was running Windows, and then it's connected to satellite. And I was like, why are you using satellite when it's, because it's so slow? But the reason was, a lot of times fire trucks will go out in rural areas where you don't get 4G LTE. But what they should really do is they should put 4G LTE as main and then use satellite as a backup. But what I found out was that the government is so cheap, they don't have the resources to spend money on that. You got like 911 fire trucks, and they're not updated. They're outdated. They're still using like 50s, 60s technology, 60s technology. Sorry, I think I'm in a dead zone. Getting like 3G on my T-Mobile's dead. Yeah, my T-Mobile's dead. My T-Mobile is like literally dead right now. T-Mobile dead zone. No edge. No data connection. Now I'm getting HSK. There we go. Hey, can you guys see this? Are we still connected? Not sure here. Trying to check. Yeah, let me know. Let me know, guys. Switch to the main camera. Alright, connection should be a little bit better. Now we're finally on land. Yo. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. We're still live. You guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? I'm not saying anything here. I think my stream ended. It's still working. Double check. It's still working. Oh, it's still working. Oh, never mind. Oh, you know what happens? My app. My YouTube app's froze. The comments froze. So give me a second. I'm gonna actually come right back. All right, there we go. Sorry. What happened was I was going through a dead zone, and then YouTube came back, and then suddenly your comments froze. So I was like, what's going on? But yeah, now it's working. I just force closed it and reopened it. Yeah, there we go. So I missed all your comments over here. Yeah, all right, perfect. Yeah, specs OnePlus 6T. So pretty much the same phone as OnePlus 6, but less notch, teardrop notch, bigger battery, 3,700 milliamp hour battery. No headphone jack. Bald max. You like the angle, huh? Yeah, look like I'm bald. This is what I look like, bald. What speed? My really good speeds on, like, you know, the newer phones like the Note 9 or the V40. Sometimes I'll get like 100 megabits to 200 megabits per second download. Yeah, 3,700 milliamp hour battery. So it's going to be a thicker phone. I actually want, because it's not even 1440p. There's absolutely no reason to use a bigger battery. But I think OnePlus is trying to like make it compete against the Note 9. And I think, I don't know. I actually like the thin phone, the super thin phone. Adaptable storage, yeah, I don't know. I haven't messed with that since the Galaxy S7. Have I heard of Samsung A6? Yeah, I have heard of it. I don't like any of the budget Samsung phones. I just don't like it, man. They just water down, especially a lot of them. Most of them use like Snapdragon 660 or something, you know. I hate Snapdragon 660. So slow. OnePlus started as a flagship killer. They became a flagship. I don't think they were ever really a flagship killer. But yeah, I think, you know, they're going mainstream sort of, which is good. How much to use on tempered screen? It depends on the glue. Yeah, I haven't really figured. I haven't messed with it lately. I would actually recommend getting something like white dome, because it's already made and you don't have to experiment. It's too DIY with that way. Even though you could do it, but yeah, if you had a custom phone that didn't have, you know, white dome stuff and you wanted to really protect it, I think it's a great way to do it. But if there's a kit for it, I think it's worth spending money on it. OnePlus is going to allow T-Mobile to offer deals. Oh yeah. So if they can be successful with T-Mobile, then yeah, eventually they're gonna get up to all the other carriers, and who knows, they might have Verizon version eventually. I don't think they have Verizon version right now. But that could be a surprise. We'll see on the launch. So you should be able to do it. I don't think T-Mobile is gonna lock the bootloader, but if they do, oh man, I'm gonna hate T-Mobile, man. I'm gonna be disgusted. I'm just gonna make hella videos just putting down T-Mobile. Why did you lock the bootloader? Because OnePlus is all about having your unlocked bootloader. Me A1 SD 625 to 2.5 gigahertz. I mean, you can overclock it. It's still not going to be that fast, I think. I don't like those budget phones, man. Samsung makes like the worst budget Android phones. They should just stick with Galaxies or start making budgets with flagship, you know, specs. HTC Exodus blockchain phone. Yeah, HTC's making it. Oh really? Yeah, I'm gonna look into it. Yeah, blockchain phone could make sense. But I don't know how that would work. Like I said, if you need more security, learn the basics of security first. Then you don't need the security. Now I'm stuck in traffic now. Yeah. There's no way I'm gonna crash right now. Going so slow though. Novcoin. Novcoin. What's Novcoin? I don't know what that is, man. Choose OnePlus Note 9 or 6T. Well, Note 9 currently at $750. 6T is gonna be about $550. I don't know the exact numbers, but it's probably gonna be about. So it's gonna be about $200 difference. I think the Note 9 is a better deal in terms of price, because it retails so high, and then you get the S Pen and stuff. But if you don't need the S Pen, if you don't need 1440p screen, if you don't need stereo speakers, and what else does all the shebang that it comes with. If you don't need all that, then definitely 60 probably good. It depends on your needs. What do you use your phone for? Like, don't get a Note just because, get the Note because you need the S Pen, really. S Pen is like the #1 thing if you absolutely need it. T-Mobile will offer lower specs? No, it should be the same specs. Think about it. If it's a small company, you're gonna have to. You're not gonna make 2 different models. Think about it. Common sense. You're not gonna make 2 models. It's gonna cost them way too much money. Yeah. So it should be the same, of course. Even Samsung doesn't do that. They pretty much make everything. You know what LG does? LG, for example, like all the LG phones are actually internally they're the same. Verizon, Sprint. But what they do is they block out some of the frequencies with the firmware. So I flashed the Canadian ROM on my I flashed the Canadian stock firmware using the LG Up 2 on my Sprint LG G6, which it doesn't work. It's not unlock SIM, but by flashing it automatically unlocks the phone. It SIM unlocks it. That's what I was put. So I'm gonna actually do that on my Verizon LG G6 that I'm gonna give out before I give it away. Hopefully I don't, but I bricked it while flashing this other phone, so that's why I never end up making a video. I flashed the wrong file, but that's what you gotta realize. Manufacturers, it's gonna cost them so much more, and it's gonna cut on their profits the moment they start making different models. Samsung used to do that. They internally it would be different from Verizon Galaxy S5 to, a regular T-Mobile S5. But nowadays they're all the same phones. They just put a different model and different firmware. It's like Tesla. Tesla sells you it's the same car, but they limit you on your battery, how much of the battery you can use, and then in emergencies they unlock it for you. It's funny. What's up, Eunice? Dinner time. What time is it over there? Oh, it's East Coast, huh? Yeah, it's still 2:30 over here. Just going through traffic. Let's get away from this traffic. The first phone with 4 gigs of RAM. I forgot. Yeah, sorry. That's a good question. That's a good Android knowledge question. Maybe I'll use it for the giveaway. Which phone had the first 4 gigs of RAM? Make it super hard. And do questions that you can't Google. Zenfone 2? Yeah, I don't I think actually it was OnePlus. Was it OnePlus? OnePlus always had the first more memory. They had the first, I think, 8 gig phone, right? 8 gig RAM phone. The T-Mobile versions are locked down. I have not bought T-Mobile versions because, first of all, T-Mobile is a GSM carrier. It makes absolutely no sense to buy a T-Mobile phone when you can buy any unlocked phone that works pretty much flawless on T-Mobile. Yeah, I stopped buying carrier branded phones. I haven't bought a phone from AT&T, T-Mobile, Sprint, or Verizon for like almost 2 years now. I only buy unlocked phones now. So on Verizon, I use a unlocked US version of LG V40 right now. That's what I'm streaming on right now, which is a hybrid all carrier phone, which is great. You unboxed your V40, came with headphones. Yeah, the one I got was really well, the it's still a retail, it's same as retail unit, but it's the ones that that have the shiny back, so it's really like one of their earlier prototypes, I guess, as far as hardware goes, but software wise it's the same thing. Yeah, eBay is the best, I think. eBay, you can get a Galaxy Note 9 right now for $750. That is killer deal. That's a drop of, guys, that's a drop of, how much is it? That's a drop of $250, almost like almost $400 off from launch price. That's why you never buy a phone at launch, especially stuff like the Galaxy series or even the LGs. And I would never buy retail because they're gonna base your plans on retail price. You'll save like 20-30% easy just waiting, being patient, and buying a new phone 2 months later. I think the sweet spot is like 3 months. Galaxy Note's been out what, 2 months, 3 months, 2 or 3 months, yeah, depending on the phone. Especially like a lot of, you know, LG phones, sometimes they'll, you know, a lot of them they'll launch and then they won't get enough traction, they won't have enough sales, and that really just drops the prices down. So, you know, just wait and buy an unlocked phone. You will save hella money. I mean, if you can get a good deal, like carrier deal, you know, then that would be great. But otherwise, yeah. Oh yeah, earlier versions of Ace's Zen phone was trash. Trashy camera, very trashy UI, a lot of bloatware. Asus thought they could do what they did with PCs. I mean, I love Asus laptops, but they thought Android phones were like laptops and started just loading hell of crap people didn't want. But I think they're getting better. Yeah, they're definitely getting better. So I have high hopes for the Asus ROG phone, definitely. Yeah, so Asus ROG phone could be something that really catapults them to another level. But you know, they announced the phone like 3 months ago, and there's no phone yet. Like, is it delays or they're just slow? I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, it's just so slow. Yeah. It's like by the time it comes out, it's gonna everyone's gonna be interested in the Galaxy S10. Yeah, I think you gotta release these phones as quickly as possible, especially if you're not releasing them earlier in the year. And they could have totally prepared for the Asus ROG, but I think they're just not prepared for it, and now it's everything getting delayed maybe. But it's gonna come out, and I want to buy one, but I can't. You know, it's like, especially with a game phone, performance has everything to do with it. You buy a game phone, you want that stuff to be fast. But if you launch it in November, at the end of the year, when the new Qualcomms are supposedly coming out, what's the point, you know? It's a game phone. Essential is essentially dead, I think, unless they haven't announced a new phone yet, right? And then Andy Rubin got into some trouble with some allegations or something, you know. I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, I would say it's pretty dead. That's why I didn't buy one. I always buy the second or third version, you know? Well, he's still like a billionaire or something, you know. He don't need to make phones. Just go enjoy his life, you know. Especially with all that sexual whatever. He should stay out of the spotlight anyway, you know. Yeah. Essentially essential. But I was really rooting for Essential phone. Oh my god, look at that. Tesla, look at that. Oh, look at dude, that's the Tesla truck. You guys see that? Here, let me get behind it. There we go. Do you guys see that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Teslas. Because we're actually going right through the Tesla factory in Fremont. So that's actually coming from the factory right there. That's kind of funny. Everyone's just like stopped. They're all watching. Oh my god, look at it. Like this is 6 Teslas, yo. No, that's like 100 grand each, yo. That's a $500,000. That's like $600,000 worth of Tesla cars right there. Yeah, so Tesla, interesting company. You know, definitely very interesting company. One thing that's good about them is they're made in America. Right here in Fremont. Fremont's just like 5 minutes from here. Yeah, so it's made in America, which is kind of cool. And the fact that they can, that's the only car company, you know, that's making all of their cars from America, you know? So that's crazy because, you know, Fremont is Bay Area. It's so super expensive. The wages out here are outrageous. They're probably paying like 10 times more than if they made their cars in China, for example, you know? The fact that they can do that is crazy. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not getting a Tesla. No, not yet. It's just not enough places to recharge. You know, like, you know, the supercharge centers are getting so clogged right now in Bay Area. Everyone has Tesla. Sometimes you gotta wait 30 minutes, hour just to get it charged. I mean, you charge it at home, I guess, yeah, but for me, that's not really an option because electricity is more expensive than gas for me. Because I'm already on my 3rd tier or 4th tier because I work from home, yeah. Planes are made in America. Well, planes, that's fine, but yeah, cars made in America. There's not too many made in America cars anymore, you know. I guess Chevys and Fords. Well, a lot of Fords in now China, right? Yeah, because, you know, America needs manufacturing, you know. That's one of the biggest problems, but yeah, Tesla could be one of the companies that really solve that problem in a way. If it can, you know, car takes a ton of work and people. Any plans with the forum? Nah, I'm just using it as a Q&A forum right now. I have no plans. It's just for Q&A, yeah, right now. Tesla phones. G7? LG G7, yeah. $2K a month install with rental. $2K a month? Who's gonna pay $2K a month for a charger? Yeah. Yeah, Tesla is actually the only car made in America now, right? Most of American cars now have like mostly China parts. The good thing is that they've integrated, you know, manufacturing of whatever and stuff in America, which is cool. You know? But yeah, them producing cars in Fremont, it's not really that profitable. But it's cool that doing it because they're giving local people a lot of jobs. You know? Manufacturing back to America, so you know. So what we're seeing could be another American car revolution with Tesla. They're really changing, you know, how America working right now with manufacturing. When everyone's going to China, everyone's going to another country. That's innovation, yeah, that's pretty cool. What's up, Raul? What's up? ¿Qué pasó? Sony gonna blow the waters? I don't know. Like they make all the camera sensors. Literally, they make the 99.9% of camera sensors are from Sony, even on Samsung phones and stuff. Yet they have yet to produce a phone that has superior camera. Every phone I've tried on Sony, they have good cameras, but they're not the best. They always fall a little bit behind Samsung, a little bit behind LG, or a little bit behind everybody else, you know. You know, they made the first 4K phone in the world, which I bought, but it's implemented in a way you can only use it to watch, you know, 4K movies. The actual phone ran in 1080p. Video stabilization is pretty good, but it's, you know, it's not better than Samsung phones or LG phones, man. They try to market their, you know, what's the Sony stabilization called? You know, because I use Sony cameras all the time, the mirrorless, the Sony stabilization, and they try to, if they can actually put the Sony stabilization from their mirrorless and put it in smartphone, that would be really cool, but it's not. It's what they put on the smartphone is like a completely watered down version of their stabilization used on their real cameras, you know. So I don't know what's up with the deal with that. Like, Sony's an awesome camera company that makes smartphones with not the most awesome cameras, you know. A lot of Toyotas, yeah, made in Fremont, yeah, also, yeah. What's the next epic for cameras? Obviously, bigger sensors are going to give you really good photos, more details, better low light performance. Huawei's sort of innovator of that with their P20 Pro, and then now with Mate 20 Pro, I think they have pretty much the same cameras now. Bigger sensor size. Yeah, really bigger sensor size, first thing. And yeah, optics. You know, we need to see like f1. We're already at f1.5 with Samsung and Galaxy S9. We need to get to like f1.4. But you know, the f1.5 on Samsung cameras, they're not really f1.5. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have f1.4 lens and it's not comparable. So I think the aperture numbers are, it's not comparable to like bigger cameras. So to match a real f1.4, or maybe it's just due to smaller sensor size. Yeah, maybe we just need bigger sensors. Yeah, but the aperture doesn't match up. You know, we need something like we need like f1.0 to be comparable to like a DSLR f1.4. You know, the numbers, they don't really match up. Yeah, there was that Nokia 40 megapixel camera? Yeah, or the S4 zoom. But that's sort of you know, at that point it's so big you can't even carry it in your pocket. At that point you're gonna just want to buy a DSLR for, you know, you can buy a nice DSLR, Canon DSLR for like $200 now. You can buy an old T2i for like $200. The whole point of having a smartphone camera is that it's portable and it fits in your pocket. But once you start actually putting a real camera on there, like, you know, digital camera on there, you're not selling a phone. Now you have a digital camera with phone functions. It just doesn't become, it's not a smartphone anymore, you know? It's too big. But yeah, if they can create like 1.0 aperture and bigger sensors, that would be cool. And then also, instead of having, you know, so you could put these different lenses but use the same camera. Like, you don't need two cameras, you need different lenses, and no one has been creative enough to attempt that. So yeah, that would be incredible. Yeah, so focus less on making more cameras. See, that's why all these smartphone manufacturers have 4 or 5 cameras now. You know, look at the Huawei Mate 20 Pro. Look at that. Look at the photo of the back, and tell me it's not ugly. It's ugly, man. It's ridiculous, man. They're not thinking straight. They need to have one camera, one sensor, and change the lenses. That's how we do it in the camera world, you know. People don't carry 3 different cameras. I mean, some people do, but most of the time people carry one camera and change out the lenses. Get out of the left lane, bro, and stop leaving 18 car length. No, actually, this is actually under the DMV. You're supposed to leave 2 seconds. All these other people didn't read DMV guide, or they failed their class. Even you're supposed to leave 2 seconds between the car in the front and back. And also, if you want to help out the traffic, you can actually Google this. If you leave a big room between the front of you and the back, it actually helps the traffic out, because now you don't have to brake every time, stop and go. This is a much safer way to drive. So if you guys tailgate, yeah, go read your driver's license manual again, man. You probably failed it, yeah. The problem with, you know, all this traffic is all those people that drive too close. Yeah, I mean that's serious, yeah. And the more people drive like me, the less traffic we'll have. It's always the people that are too impatient and just, you know, stop and go. It's also waste gas, which is, you know, see how I'm like, I'm not braking. I haven't braked because I had this much space. All right. Yeah. No, that's not even being an outlaw. That's just being stupid, you know. Just drive. Well, why not posting on High on Coins? Yeah. Well, New York's different. That's city driving. If I'm in the city, then of course it's gonna be different. But I'm on the highway, you know. There's no stoplights out here. But you look at the trucks. Trucks do that also. Well, not these trucks. These guys need to go, yo. These fucking tailgating. Rush hour madness, yo. This is what it is. People fucking driving. No. Usually, if you do this, people think you're driving so slow. This is why no one's sliding in front of me, and I'm not even worried about that. You know, I'm not one of those people like worried about. You know, I'm a nice guy. I'll let you freaking go in front of me if you want. You know. Yeah, don't drive like that. Have some. Be nice to other drivers, man. Why am I getting driving lessons from these kids, man? You guys don't even know how to drive. You guys don't know all the laws, yo. What's up, Pooh? Thanks, Pooh. What's up, Greg? Google Hub with the screen. I didn't get it. Yeah, it's too much. I'd rather have less Google. I like the Google Minis because they serve a purpose. They're small. I don't, especially it's all voice activated. I don't need a screen, you know. I already got my phone. Like, I don't know. Sorry, I'm sort of old school. No, also I'm actually actively watching out for motorcycles, so that's why I'm sort of hanging to the left. You know, because I'm a motorcycler myself, so I'm always on the lookout, you know. Yeah, be a safe driver, man. Like, you know, keep some space. All these people on the right, they need to go read their DMV manual, yo. In traffic, especially, scientifically been proven, the longer space you keep between the car in front of you, the less traffic we have. The reason why we have traffic is people start getting too close, braking, you know, and that's just all waste of gas. It's, you know. Yeah, I mean, going fast is okay. I'm just saying you should keep some space in front of you. You know, we'll have less accidents too, yeah. Yeah, so I have both too. Google Home's sort of waste of money. The Mini does the exact same thing. Just the speakers are a little bit louder on the regular Google Home, but you know, I don't use it for a speaker much. Yeah, I use it sometimes, but yeah, I don't really use it much. So yeah, Google Mini is where it's at. That's the sweet spot, you know. You know, then you can have, like, I have Google Home upstairs and I got a Google Mini downstairs, and you know the feature, broadcast feature, you can use it as what is it? You can use it as a two-way radio. So you know, when I'm downstairs, my daughter can't hear me, so I'll be like, broadcast Google, and then I'll you know, send her a message and she'll broadcast it back to me. Yeah, telecom in your house is cool. Yeah, one car length for every 10 miles an hour. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. See, especially this is what happens. See how we go and then we stop. You have enough time to stop, then you slowly stop, and also it prevents, you know, people behind us from getting traffic. But yeah, traffic is caused by these people following too close. Basically, people who don't know how to drive, yo. Selfish people, man. Selfish ass people. What do you think about the Pixel 3? Yeah, Pixel 3 design is actually pretty good. Yeah, it's improved a ton. I'll do a video, Pixel 2 versus Pixel 3. But Pixel 3 XL and 2 XL has not changed. It's literally the same. But with Pixel 3, it's got a lot slimmer. It feels a lot better in the hands. Pixel 2, on the other hand, it feels like a brick. Yeah, nearly identical, yeah. I don't know, people sort of caught on with the nearly identical. They're like, you know, they thought that's just funny. So I might start making more nearly identical videos. Yeah, the chain reaction. I have like 2 Android TV boxes that I got because I cut TV and I try to use it, but I don't know, I just feel like I don't know why he's driving off the road. Yeah, don't let that annoy you. Yeah. I was gonna go with YouTube TV. I subscribed for it, but it's too expensive. They're charging what, like, what's it, like $60 a month? Yeah, if you're gonna get Google TV right now, you can get, you know, pretty much the same thing from DirecTV or cable if you get the deals. So I feel like Google's TV's way too expensive, yeah. So I'm looking for, I'm just not watching TV anyway. I don't watch TV anyway. I don't even have time to watch TV, you know. And plus, I've got enough series I gotta watch on Netflix. So that's why I canceled it also. But I do want to get it so I can watch some golf, live golf. Aloe vera, yeah, it's doing well. My aloe vera's multiplying every year, and it's, you know, I don't. You guys remember the farm I did, right? So I'll do an update probably in another 6 months. Watching, yeah, I watch a lot. You know, on Netflix you can watch a lot of stuff, no ads. You don't have to wait. I hate watching TV. You know, I hate waiting. I mean, I guess you could do DVR and stuff, but here, let's do a zoom up. Maybe he'll crash. Here, there you go. Why is he driving? Why does his tire have to go over the yellow lane, yo? You know, he's gonna get a flat tire, yo. Alright. Okay, I have Amazon Prime also, but I like the selection on Netflix better, and also, you know, Netflix now you can do 4K streaming, which is nice. Plus, I got 2 years of Netflix free from Samsung promotions a couple years back, so it's practically free for me right now. Yeah, I'm gonna do some collabs eventually, but I don't know. A lot of times collabs, I don't know. Yeah, I might do some soon. Yeah. Yeah, I took my Wi-Fi TV that Shane from Droid Modder X posted the other day, but it's still $20 a month. I don't want to pay money, yo, for TV, yo. I won't pay like $10, alright, like Netflix. I don't know, man. He's a yellow line. He's trying to put his tire on the yellow line. That's how he's trying to drive. Maybe he got a automated, you know, automated driving, Dodge automated future auto driving car that follows the yellow line. Yeah, Showbox. It's just one channel that you get. So that's why I don't use it. Yeah, a lot of these collabs that YouTubers are doing. I'm sorry if you're watching this, guys, my YouTuber friends, but these little like 30-second. What do you think of this phone? It just came out. Shit. I think they're really stupid because, first of all, they don't have enough time to really try it out, and a lot of times these things are at the shows, like they're too hyped up. I don't know, man. Get some, you know, spend some time with it and then do a review. You know? Oh my God! Look at this guy! Look! No, you just want to see in front of him. Yeah, here I'll try the same thing. Maybe it helps. I can't see him. He's blocking my way, yo. He's trying to see the traffic in front of him. Nothing wrong with that, yeah. But he should stick his head out more. Get a better view. Should you get the OnePlus 6T or the 7? I would probably wait. Oh, sorry. Let me put him back. You guys like this? Watch the yellow line. Oh, it's so annoying, right? This is the most annoying guy in the world, right? Entertaining, yeah. Now I have like a Beamer X5, a few years old now. My car's getting old now. My fucking wheel's getting rusty because I live in the ocean. The only thing bad about living in the ocean, and you know, I have a garage, but I can't really, you know, it's too small to fit my car every day. You know, just everything rusts out here. Hey, we even have the address, Monarch Roofing, quality workmanship, done right first time. Oh, he's even got a cell phone number, yo. 510-301-4919, yo. I think he's talking on the phone, yo. I'm not sure. Either that or he's trying to, oh God, no, don't call him. I would feel bad. I think he's texting. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on. I should have not set the number. It's like, hey, we're watching you from Max Lee's live. No, the yellow line guy. Oh god, yo. His line's probably busy. Holy mad Jesus. Which budget phone I recommend? Poco phone, definitely. Get the Poco phone. Get the Poco phone. I would unlock the bootloader, or even if just install the Pixel 3 camera, and bam, you have pretty much. Well, if you want to get a nicer screen though, I would go with the Mi 8. Yeah, I really like the Mi 8. Poco phone is great, but the display is sort of shitty. Yeah. The only thing missing is a nice screen on the Poco phone. But it does have a micro SD card, which is nice over the Mi 8. Should I pass him? I gotta actually get out of this lane. Goodbye. Oh, this guy's on his phone, yeah. Maybe he's getting calls from one of you guys. I just passed him, sorry. He's still there, look! Oh my god, I see him, no, he's still going on the yellow line, yo. Oh my god, look at this. What is this machine? Just some really random, interesting stuff online today. Yeah, so if you guys absolutely need to save money, I do highly recommend Poco phone, especially that you could root it and install custom ROM, and that there's a working Pixel 3 camera, because you know the problem with Pixel 3 is if the developers, they don't port it, you're out of luck. You know, some phones just don't work with Pixel phone Google camera. Yeah, Mi 8 is great. Now I don't know the storage on the. I forgot. You guys know if Poco phone one? I know the Mi 8 has UFS. Does Poco phone have UFS storage? Because UFS is so much faster. So I'm not actually sure on that. Yeah, that's another one I'm gonna have to. I'll have to look on. Yeah, I'm freaking Karmageddon right here. It's very, anyway, it's been talking forever, yo. Nokia Android 1 not optimized. Yeah, I don't like the super budget phones. Oh, it has UFS 2.1. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't notice. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, they'll port it, but you know, some phones, they work flawless. Like Poco phone, you're getting, everything works except for night sight. I mean, it even has night sight, but it doesn't seem to work for me. I get the same photos as HR Plus Enhanced. My mom is, she's doing okay. She, you know, she's not really, I don't know, she has a hard time walking and stuff, yeah. 5G phone, yeah, Mi Mix 3 will be the first 5G phone according to rumors. So before everything, S10 should have 5G support. All the new phones in 2018, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Okay, so you do need a new chip. Oh, Visual Core, okay. Yeah, I missed, yeah, I remember that now, yeah. So you do need the Visual Core chip to make it look good. Yeah, so when Night Sight, the final version is out, oh, it's gonna be really exciting, but it's good. It's not like out of this world though for me, you know. But yeah, Night Sight is good though, yeah. I mean, it is pretty out of this world, I guess. For a smartphone that you could do it. Yeah. Pretty good, not bad. The Galaxy S10, I think it's gonna be definitely a good radical change for Samsung. I hope. Not another incremental upgrade. That's gonna be great. God, there's like Teslas everywhere, man. Every 1 out of 5 cars is a Tesla in California now. It's crazy, man. I've never seen so many Teslas there. It's because they started shipping a bunch of Teslas recently, and then suddenly just whole California is flooded with Teslas. Everybody who was gonna buy Toyota, they all bought Teslas. Everybody who was gonna buy, Mercedes, Beamer, they all bought Teslas. A large percentage, yeah. Yeah, no, I have my camera pointed right where I'm seeing the road, and that's why I could do that, Plus, I'm a pretty safe driver. I don't tailgate. I don't really drive fast when I'm live streaming. I drive like a grandma. Hey guys, I'm almost at my destination. It's nice talking with you guys, but we'll do more of these if you guys like it. Because this actually helps me drive slower and drive safe. So yeah, don't worry about that. I got this whole setup. If you guys are interested, I'll make a video about it too. But yeah, I'll have a video on how our dream phone. Maybe we'll have a dream phone discussion next. What you want in a phone, and really having more of these online will, because a lot of manufacturers actually watch these things, and that's a lot of times they get a lot of opinions, new features based on our, opinions. So yeah, voice your opinions, and we may be able to shape the next phone. Yeah, have a great day, guys. Drive safe. Don't try this in your car, because like I said, I have a special equipment, special mounts and stuff that allows me to keep my eyes on the road, and I have robotic eyes, and I got eyes in the back. Yeah, I forgot. I'm from the future. All right, have a great day, guys.